My name is Paul Joseph, and I'm the founder and CEO of Vegan Skin, the best in all natural plant-based skincare. The story of Vegan Skin actually starts when I was just 23 years old. I was diagnosed with a skin disease that doesn't have a cure called hidradenitis suppurativa. It's an autoimmune disease, and the doctors literally just pulled me into the doctor's office one day after monitoring my skin for quite some time and said, look, we have good news and we have bad news. The good news is we finally have a diagnosis for you and we know what you're suffering from. But the bad news is that there's no effective treatment for this disease. There's no cure for it. We really don't know what to do. It's degenerative. It's going to worsen as you age. And so the best thing that we can tell you to do is to find yourself a support group. And now, of course, you can imagine at 23 years old, that's a really dark outlook to paint for someone who's so young. I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? And so as the doctors predicted, the disease did progressively get worse over time. And by the time I was 29 years old, half my body was completely covered in boils and cysts. I was in a lot of pain. I couldn't work for a couple of years. I couldn't wear pants. I would wake up in the morning, my sheets would be just completely soaked and stained in blood. So needless to say, I was just really miserable at that time. And it got to the point where I literally just didn't want to live anymore. And I contemplated ending my life because I couldn't fully see the light at the end of the tunnel. I was thinking, wow, if it's like this at 30, what is it going to be like at 40 or 50 or 60 years old? But it was in that moment that I said, you know what, Paul, like, you have two choices. You can either allow this to defeat you or you can stand and rise to the occasion and you can figure a solution out for yourself. And if there are no unique products that exist on the market for your unique needs, then you need to create them. And so that's exactly what I set out to do. And I just got to work researching the rejuvenating property of plants and plant-based ingredients, and I ended up stumbling upon a unique combination of ingredients that became the three signature products that we offer. The first is our Skin Correct and Face and Body Butter, which is a moisturizer. We also offer our Skin Correct and Face and Body Scrub, which is an exfoliating agent for your skin, and also our Root Hydrating Hair and Body Care Meal, which you can use for your scalp and for your skin. And it just worked wonders for my skin. It began transforming my life, transforming my skin. I honestly feel like my product saved my life and gave me a second chance to be happy and to be healthy and to be whole. And of course, from my story and people seeing me on social media, people began reaching out asking if they can try the products, and I would just ship them to people in Tupperware containers, like, sure, here, try it out. And they began to experience life-changing results. And so now here we are 4 years later, filling a void in the market for people who suffer from hidradenitis suppurativa, who typically feel left out of the beauty space.